This might be controversial, right? But educational content is not dead. If it was, my client wouldn't have sold over 100 recipe books in 7 days. My other client wouldn't have over 50 women inside her weight loss program every 5 weeks. So when it comes to your content strategy, what most people do wrong is one of two things, right? First, they either post lots of top of funnel educational content with no sales system behind it. So they're just putting out educational content. Or two, they're just promoting their offers and their services and not doing any educational content, but trying to do authority content to push their offers, book out their services and book out their programs. Now, if you want to grow your followers with lots of ideal clients who eventually turn into customers, what you need to do is you need to focus on both of those areas. And I want to show you why you need to focus on both areas of content. Because even though people say educational content is dead, when done right, it can bring in leads and clients on a consistent basis. So there's 4 stages of the buyer's journey, and your followers aren't all at the same stage of awareness. Some people just found you yesterday, and some people are wondering who you are, while other people are saying, oh my gosh, I need to buy this. So the first stage is problem unaware. Your audience in this phase, who are 60% of your audience, are unaware they have a problem, or they're entering the problem aware phase, which is the next phase here. These people are aware they have a problem and they're starting to research into it. And then that's when we go into the solution aware phase. And that's 17% of your audience who are actively looking for a solution. And then we've got a really small percentage of 3% who are ready to buy. Now, if you only post content for the people who are ready to buy, that's a really small percentage, 3%. And you're splitting that 3% of your audience with your competitors. So it means that you're actually not having 3% of people buy, but you've got less people who are buying from you because they're also buying from your competitors. So that's why it can feel like a struggle when you're trying to sell. So what you should be doing with your content strategy is focusing on the other 90% of your audience who are in all the other stages of the buyer's journey. And in the problem unaware and problem aware phase, this is where you focus on your educational content. And this is why when you post educational content, you grow your account, because 80% of people are in these 2 phases. And when you post educational content, your audience sees you as the expert. Now, they won't buy from you unless you do the other stages, which is the solution aware content and then the content where you're converting them into a customer. You can, however, build behind the scenes sales systems that build trust, turning a follower into a client straight from your educational content. And if you want to know how to create the different content types for the 4 stages of the buyer's journey, unique to your niche and your ideal client, that's going to grow your audience and convert your audience into customers and clients, comment info and I'll be in touch.